Okay, and so for the local recording, this is Sumo Fighter. I guess it's a fighting game. Guy on the top right's losing their mind. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good game over screen and animation. Alright, let's give it another go. Is that a bowl of curry? Yeah, I guess. Oh, what the hell? So the music all of a sudden just got way better? We like a little stinky leg move when we hit him. It's like he kicks back for some reason, but does that do any damage behind us when it does that? Or is that just showing him kind of throwing? Is that just like an animation that doesn't actually do anything? I don't know. Oh, you can jump straight through these. You don't have to be... Yeah, they're not solid from the underneath. Oh! Some dongo. Oh. Well. So, I don't know if there's any story to this game, but I don't think we're going to be playing this game long enough to reach that point. But... yeah, it kind of is like a POW effect. Oh, well, I'm already off screen. You can still take damage during it, it seems. Oh, he ascended. And this thing. Yeah, this definitely was not the same music we started the game with, or am I losing my mind? No, how many parts there are? Oh yeah, I don't know. This is probably like... oh, he flexing. Probably like episode 30, maybe? We're getting close to the end. We're almost done with the S's. I still have to go through and do some. I'm not gonna do all the Japanese ones. But we're gonna go through and also have to do the Japanese ones, and there's quite a few. But we're almost at letter T. Only a couple. There's a lot of games that start with super, but once we're done with those, we're at letter T. And there's a fair amount of those, fair amount with letter W, actually. And other than that, we're pretty much done for the before we get to the Japanese ones. Like exclusive Japanese, I should say. A lot of these are Japanese by default. Alright, that was Sumo Fighter. I don't have much to say on it. I mean, I suppose there could potentially be a story to it, but we never got past the first level, so yeah. Did I this one yet? No. Okay. Next game has super battle tank. Oh, it's another Gulf War game. This is like the 10th one so far. There's been a lot of Desert Storm games for Game Boy. I mean, I guess it came out at that time, but there's like a lot of them. War in the Gulf. One of these games, I'm not gonna lie, low-key kind of racist. I don't remember which one it was, but yeah. Oh, today at 1600 hours, the ground war began. Is that Saddam? Oh, never mind. This is the U.S. You join me in giving them your full support in this effort. Kuwait! Wait, city. Oh no. Oh, goodness. So I feel like this is more of a tank simulator than a game. I'm so glad I lowered the minimum time for these to 3 minutes instead of 5. Wait, it sounds like a UFO. So I don't know if that radar is telling me anything or not. Just a little 2/3 of a triangle down there. Okay. Well. Oh. Oh. I guess the nuke went off. Oh my god, seizure warning. Holy shit. Laser. Wait, why is there a laser? Why isn't this supposed to be historically accurate? Did they use fucking laser beams in Desert Storm? I'm not sure about that. Not in like a weapon sense. I suppose like on a weapon, but yeah, you know, I don't feel like we're gonna get far in this game. So I'm gonna make the executive decision and change the game, even though it's been under 3 minutes. As with all of these Gulf Storm games for the Game Boy, they've all been pretty garbage, so. Also, so my mic pretty much like fell today. When I mean fell, it like the holster for it snapped and it freaked the shit out of me, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. I just moved my mic a little closer. I forgot how far away it was. Alright, next game is these are puzzle games. Hold on. Not the next game, but this is a Japanese game. Japanese Super Chase HQ by Taito. Well, I'm assuming it's a chase game. Oh, is this game on the Super Nintendo as well? I feel like I played this game if it was. Oh, hey Nancy. Oh, suspects who robbed the jewelry store are on the loose. Moose is loose. I'll give one to both of you to match up and stamps in just a sec. Okay, this is really loud. Holy shit. Oh. Well, thankfully that noise stopped. Was that us hitting the NOS or something? This might sound crazy. This is already probably the best racing game on the Game Boy so far. Because most of them either make me almost throw up due to... Okay, I say that and then this happens. Holy shit. These seizure-inducing games. Feels almost more like a... I don't think puzzle games are right. Because we're not racing. I suppose there are actual races, but this is more just dodge the things that are in the way. You put seizure warnings on streams? I'm not sure. Am I supposed to crash into this car? What am I doing? Oh no, I slowed down. Am I hitting the NOS? Oh. Oh, we gotta beat the shit out of it! Like Simpsons Hit and Run. Okay, best racing game on the Game Boy, confirmed. The seizure warnings on streams. It's like a video classification? I'm not sure, actually. I know you could put one if it's like gore or if it's adult, but I'm not sure about seizure warnings. Who's that? What the hell? Why's there just a guy on the ground? Is he planking? What the hell? Oh, upgrades. Okay. Do I not have points to upgrade? Oh, there's 200,000. Okay. It's at 20,000. Break. Normal. I mean, who breaks anyways? Urgent message. This is Nancy at Chase HQ. 2 men just robbed jewelry store. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. Into the pier. Oh, is it like a... Is it a... What's that term? There's a term for a vehicle that can be on land and water. Bimodal? Is that the word? Did I just make up a word? Well, I went to 0 to 160 in like 2 seconds. What the? Meowth disappeared. I'm like 90% sure I have one, so I'm not even gonna bother to check. I'm like 98% sure. Currency. Just dropping money everywhere. Visually, this game's not very impressive. Like, there's no parallax scrolling going on up top. Well, I say that, and it starts happening. Not really. It's not parallax scrolling, but it's the second time tonight that I said something, and like immediately after it started happening. But that being said, this is absolutely the best racing game I've played so far. If that says anything about the quality of the Game Boy racing games. Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta fuck him up. Ugh. Oh, hitting the nos. Oh. Not in my town. Oh. You think he's slick? Got him. Woo! Too late, Ghost. So this game, like I just said, best racing game so far. Even though it's not really a racing game, it's more like you're hunting down criminals and dodging cars on the road. But that being said, you drive a car, so. Also, this song is kind of annoying. Best game, best racing game, I should say. Driving game. Yeah, driving game, that's the word. For, the Game Boy. Probably not going to see another one. I say that, but I don't know. Looking for these titles, I don't think there's a whole lot more racing games left. This game is... we'll get the Chinese... this game called Super Chinese Land. But it's in Japanese. Alright. Super Hunchback. It's gonna... I'm assuming this is not a Disney game. Okay. It's by Ocean. I see. Oh. So did the Hunchback of Notre Dame, the Disney movie, what year did that come out? Does anyone know? Because this is obviously not the Disney version. Oh, why is he so floaty? What the hell? Oh, overly floaty for some reason. There's like ice physics in the air. It's hard to explain. Oh. Ow. Huh. Getting hit by a nut. Oh, hell no. Game, don't Medusa head me. Ah, scheiße. Okay. Grapes. Guess those are grapes. The Disney film came out in '96. Huh. For some reason I almost thought it was like an '80s one, but that's what I know. Yeah, I don't know much about the original story. Well, I mean, it's the same plot. Isn't the original called Hugo? Or Hugo? Well, I think it's Hugo, because it's not... I don't think it's Spanish. No, because it'd be Notre Dame. Notre Dame's not in Spain. Could be thinking of something completely different. What the? Oh. Hunchback. I saw it as a kid. I haven't seen it in a long time. Okay, Hunchback of Notre Dame was written in 1831, and I think it takes place in like the 1400s or something. Oh God! No, no, no whistling. Quit your whistling. That was a really high pitch. Oh, we have like a bomb in our ass. It's about to blow up. Let me see. What am I gonna do for this? Alright, next game. Alright, this game is called James Pond. This is a European exclusive. I feel like there was a series of James Pond games. They did not... They were never released in the US. I feel like there was one for one of the home consoles, but I don't know which one. If I can find it on here. Super James Pond. Oh goodness. Does he look like a... I don't even know. By Ocean! Another game by Ocean. 2 in a row. What does it say? Conversion? Okay, this was just converted apparently off of one of the home consoles, I guess. They used to... All these games used to call them... They used to refer to it as conversion instead of ported. Like, everything's called ported now when it's ported from a console. But... Or, like, from a different console to a new console. But all these games... They used to refer to it as conversion. Or converted, but from... Ooh! Oh, there's like ice physics going on. Kind of like Bubsy. Also, I don't know why it feels like there's a frame rate issue with the game, but there's no frame drops. It's just, for some reason, the game's really low frame rate-ish, if that makes sense. Oh! Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. The emulator would have fixed that. At first I would have said it's because it's a PAL game, but I don't think that actually matters for the Game Boy. I don't think there's a PAL/NTSC version for Game Boy. Is there? You know what? I'm gonna check that out, actually. Is Game Boy region locked? The original Game Boy. No, it is not region locked. Oh, I know that because I played I had a one of the Tamagotchi games that never came out in the US. It's only in Japanese, and I have it. And I remember I played it on my Game Boy Color. So yeah, these games aren't region locked. And even if they are, I don't know. I don't think it would matter. What am I supposed to be doing here? Do I jump on it? I don't think I was supposed to do that. Pressing every button I can. I don't have any weapons, like... Yeah. So, I have no weapons. Jumping on his head damages me, I guess. If you press down, you kind of get into like a fetal position. Like, I can't go over to him. I'm pressing every button combination I can. Oh my god. And I never really look up instructions for these games because that takes way too long. You have 6 seconds to comply. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how to control anything in this game, so I'm going to... I'm just gonna do that. Okay. I tried. I did every button combination I could muster. I jumped on him, I ran under him, I tried to move stuff, nothing happened. And if I really wanted to, I could potentially look up how to do that part, but we have like 800 games to get through, so thankfully we're towards the tail end of this. I've been doing this for quite a while. Leaving court. It's definitely making me excited to inevitably move on to better, not I say better, but more modern stuff. Because oh boy, this Game Boy is taking its toll on me. I'm definitely not gonna do NES, Super Nintendo. Maybe at some point, I'll do a similar thing with Super Nintendo, but there's significantly less Game Boy Color games. Actually, let me see how many there are. Game Boy games amount. Okay, I'm wrong. There's about the same. So, and honestly, I don't think I'm going to do Game Boy Color. It's not enough of a step up from the Game Boy to, I don't know. Yeah. And we're almost done, actually. I'm going in alphabetical order. Aside from Japanese games will be when I finish from A to Z. I'm going to go through and also test out the Japanese games, which there's a lot of them. So even when we're done from A to Z, there's still a lot of games to still check. But we're getting close to at least being done with the English games. Some of the Japanese games have fan translations, and they're already translated in the ROMs, so that's a nice thing. I could translate them myself, but I also don't want to spend an hour just getting like 5 minutes of content done, so when I say translate, I mean just translate the text. I'm not gonna... Don't know 100% of all the words. Cash. I am speed. Give me speed. Oh, huevos grande. Which one of these is the actual trophy, am I right? So why was it in, Oh, one sec. Also, it just... Oh, this is like a Micro Machines game. Ugh. Also, Huevos Grande, doesn't that mean big eggs? What? Why did the screen say big eggs? Wow, I don't think the music fits this game. It's, I don't know. Yeah. I can't explain to you how, like, tanky the controls are. They're extremely tight. Like, I'm not tapping on the turns. This is really how long it takes for it to do a full 90-degree angle turn. Well, almost 90 degrees. I don't know. A bit. Yeah. We got $0. We didn't get the woman. Damn. But yeah, they definitely said Huevos Grande at the start, which is blowing my mind as to why it says large eggs. Unless that's a saying that I don't understand. No, it literally just means large eggs. What? I want to get there again and see what it says. Ah, nah. Never mind. It's different each time. Okay. I swear it said Huevos Grande, which means large eggs. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, this game's terrible. It's like the Micro RC game, or, Micro Machines game, but way worser. Way worser. Way... It's worse. Okay. I'm, like, tripping right now. Not really, but, yeah. So far, only one decent game tonight. That was Super Chase. Next game. All these games that say super aren't very super. Oh, like Super Mario Land, I think is the Game Boy one. I don't have that on here. I've already played that game and I actually beat that game as a kid somehow. It's still probably one of the hardest games I ever beat in my life. Just, yeah, it's very hard. That's what she said. Super off-road. Okay, well, speaking of Micro RC, I'm assuming this is another race game. Oh, it's by Rare. Might have some hope. Huh. So it's kind of like in color, but it's not. This isn't a Super Game Boy upgrade or anything like that. Some of these games have the Super Game Boy color scheme for the ROMs. So some of them are in color, like this. But this isn't a Super Game Boy game. At least it doesn't say so in the... I mean, this isn't a Super Game Boy emulation, I guess, of the Super Game Boy version of the game. It's not a version, I guess. It's just... it adds stuff to the game, which I still don't understand how that ever happened, like how they could do that. But does the Super Game Boy itself hold the code that adds a whole like colors to Game Boy games? Or I mean, it would have to be, because if not, then the Game Boy games would be the ones to hold the code themselves, but that wouldn't make any sense. I have a feeling this game's kind of, why are we back to the home screen? What? What is happening? I think this game's kind of bugging. I think, so because I finished the race and it went back to the home screen. What? Oh wait, did I not? Uh-oh, that might have just been a demo the whole time. I think I thought I was playing, but it was actually the demo. Because suddenly the controls are way different. Oh my god, that sound is annoying. No music. Damn, Rare. Rare LTD usually makes good games. This isn't a good game. Kind of handles like absolute garbage. It's like you're racing on ice. Again, very Micro Machines-ish. Esque? Is this game better than the last game? I don't know. Apparently we have weapons. But I've yet to pick any up. As slippery as the controls are, this game handles better than the last game at least. Status report. Apparently something happened. Did we get an upgrade? I don't know. Oh no! I like Tony Stewart. This game is called Super RC Pro Am. And well, it's better than the last game, that's for sure. There's no music. Sounds kind of annoying me. I played the demo for about... not the demo, but the with the demo reel. I thought I was playing the actual game for like 20 seconds, so that happened. Did I play any Street Fighter games yet? I have actually. I played Street Fighter literally on my last stream of this. And at least I thought I did. Let me see. Wait, did I not? What? Street? Why can't I find it on here? I know I played it. Wait. So I thought I did. Street Fighter. Wait, Star Wars, Stargate, Stop the Road, Street Fighter. Showing blank, so maybe I didn't play it. Maybe I just never downloaded the ROM. Huh. I don't know why I wouldn't have. I downloaded all the other fighting games. So I guess maybe I haven't? I don't know why that one specifically isn't on this list. Unless it's labeled somehow weird. Huh. Um. Well, I'm going to... let me see how many more S's are left. Superman, Swamp Thing, Sword of Hope. I'm gonna finish up the S's, and there's only a couple left. And that way I can... finish the local recording, because I don't want to bother really editing these. They're just more like just to archive them onto YouTube. But once I finish the S's, I will actually download, totally legally obtain Street Fighter 2 for the Game Boy and play that. That should only take like a minute or so to set up when I get to it. Now, the next game is Super Star Wars. Not just Star Wars, Super Star Wars. This is Super Game Boy Enhanced. So the screen's actually going to be way smaller just due to the way that it kind of does that. This is taking how it would look on TV hooked up with a Super Game Boy. Alright, so this is obviously probably going to get copyrighted on YouTube. Can you believe that? It's freaking... could just mute the music. Leia Bosch? Huh? Wait. Hold on. Yeah, her last name is a Bosch. It's Organa. For some reason, I thought I played this game already, because I thought we played all of the Star Wars games, but apparently not. Two of them are by Capcom. This one is not by Capcom. And I think it's immediately already showing, or letting it be known that it is not Capcom, because holy shit, this is, interesting looking. I'll hold you to it. Will hold me to it. This will get copyrighted on YouTube. Absolutely. This completely watered down Game Boy quality soundtrack. Why does it look like it's missing a bunch of color? And I say color. No, hold on. I know, that was a 5-hit sounding moment. Not color, but it's like missing outlines. Like, I can barely even tell if Luke has a head. It's pretty odd. Oh my god. Oh, well. I believe in you, Chewie. You can do it. Oh, why does the screen shake like that? I don't like that. So usually the Super Game Boy games get like some color added to them when they're being played for the Super Game Boy, and this is emulated to make it look like the Super Game Boy version. But instead of adding color, all they did was add a border. There's no color added to the game. I can't freaking get up there. Oh my god. Whoa, look at that! Chewy! Look at that vertical... Is that a front flip? Holy shit. There's maneuverable. take all that damage. Come on. Really? He's right there. Why can't I hit him? We got the letter D. Oh! I thought I could walk under it. Alright, Leia Bosch. It's up to you. This looks nothing like Princess Leia. What? Like, why she look like... why does it look like she's wearing a helmet? D. What does D do? Oh. She also got jumps. What the hell? This is Leia. Since when can you jump like that? Uh oh. I feel like I'm falling to my death. Ow! I'm assuming the goal is to keep going right. That's usually how these games work. Is that R2? Oh! Hey, that ain't fair. Spawn me in with an enemy coming right at me. Just Dark Souls. Earthworm Jim on this? It was. And it was like a almost a direct port. And hold on. I didn't mean to restart the game, but I mean we're also done with this game. Let me pause that so I can deal with less copyright. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know if this game was any worse or better than the other Star Wars games. Wait, is there 2 Return of the Jedi games? Wait, this game is called Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi. And there's Star Wars. No. Oh. Okay, I kind of see what I think I did there. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Next game. Oh yeah, Earthworm Jimbo. Earthworm Jim. Yeah, I think it was like a direct port. And generally those are pretty bad. Earthworm Jim, I gave a pretty low score. I give it 2.25 out of 5. That means it probably handled like shit. If I put it that low. Yeah. I mean, I'll load it up real quick to let you see what it looks like. Yeah, Conversion by Eurocom. Conversion was, you know, the old way of them calling it a port. I mean, obviously they had to, like, cut the backgrounds and stuff. But most of this game is just straight up from the SNES version, I think. Alright. Next game. LM. Oh. We're still on the S's. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay. Superman. A Super Game Boy enhanced version. So the screen is going to be extra small once again. 97. Late Game Boy release. By Titus. Wait a minute. Didn't Titus do Superman 64? Wait a minute. Superman 64. Oh, okay. So Titus, known for, they're the ones that developed it, right? Oh, they developed and published it. Titus Interactive did Superman 64. One of the worst video games ever made. You can even call it a video game. But apparently they also did the Game Boy version. So that's about to be really exciting. Actually, this game came out 2 years before the Game Boy, or not Game Boy, the Nintendo 64 version. That being said, uno momento, let me go grab my charger real quick because my phone's gonna die. You might be able to hear me across my room still talking, but Superman 64, worst game, one of the worst games ever made. It is a game that I think it made Titus basically go under. Let me see, when did Titus inevitably go out of business? Titus lasted up until 2005 somehow. What were they doing up until then? Okay, got that plugged in. Oh, it's a French company. I see. And they put some games out for the 6th gen consoles. I think the last game they released was RoboCop for the PS2/GameCube. And they made a bunch of Top Gun games in 2002? Who was asking for either of those, for real, though? I mean, who was like, damn, I can't wait to get that Top Gun/RoboCop game in the year 2002, way after either of those were very relevant. Okay. Oh, goodness. Your call for help, but it is all a trap. Defeat the Shadow Walkers. Gotta find 4 keys. Yeah, the sick. Oh, I'm trying to pause, but the music's still playing. Oh my god, pause screens. It's a seizure waiting to happen. I definitely prefer the Super Nintendo in general, but the Sega Genesis version of Earthworm Jim is definitely way better than the Super Nintendo version, in my opinion. Do we have unlimited flight? Oh. Oh no, snipers. Gotta watch out for grassy knolls as well. What the hell? What year is this? Ugh, why'd that song sound so sad? Like the like the quality of it. You go to recover your energy at the Fortress of Solitude. Oh yeah, Fortress of Solitude. I get my room. You're a call. Why is the text so uneven? Do you see that? The U is like touching the side of the text box. It doesn't go all the way to the end. I know. Yeah. Also, I should reset the timer. Let's pretend there's already a minute on there. Oh. I thought those were cupcakes. Why'd they hurt me? Oh, guess you can throw shit. Oh, there's a key. Oh, we can rebound the bullets at them. So those cupcakes hurt us, apparently. Ow! Can we hit those? Okay, I can hit those. Ow! They shoot you immediately when you go on the screen. Kind of horseshit. Can we attack while in the air? I'm trying to ricochet the thing back while in the air. Apparently not, because I'm about to die. Oh my god. They shoot you so quick. The second they aim at you. What? I reflected it! Man, that's horse shit. God damn it. Guessing the keys reset? Yep, the keys reset. Oh my god! You gotta be like constantly punching to even. You wanna not even. Risk getting hit. I don't know how I'm gonna get the ones on the higher floors, because I feel like one of them has a key, but I don't know how to freaking attack them. Why is everything green? Well, I think the reason is because technically the Game Boy was green, sort of. It wasn't black and white. But this is supposed to be the Super Game Boy enhancement, and usually they add color to it because it's a Game Boy adapter for the Super Nintendo to play Game Boy games on your TV. And some of the games would be there would be color added to them, but clearly this is going in the other direction where they're actually sticking to yeah. And the reason why the games have all been black and white instead of green is that that's a setting in the emulator for them to be black and white instead of green and black. But that being said, this game is this game's terrible. I'm sorry. It just is. And it's by Titus. They made the horrible Nintendo 64 Superman as well, so I feel like it's appropriate to call this game also terrible. I'll say one thing though. The game we just played, better than the Nintendo 64 version. So it has that, at least that going for it. Swamp Fang by THQ. My Equilibrium. Swamp Thing. Okay. Evil Dr. Anton Arcane has hatched a scheme to rule the world by releasing a mutation serum into the atmosphere. He will transform Earth's inhabitants into an army of unmen for him to rule. There's one obstacle he faces, Swamp Thing, defender of the biosphere. Swamp Thing can keep Dr. Arcane from completing the machine that will release the serum. So Arcane has sent his unmen to pollute the world and lure Swamp Thing out of his lair. Yeah, I hear that as well. Most of the Game Boy games aren't really like that. They're kind of like just mono. Weakened by the Earth's suffering, and Swamp Thing must seek... That's a whole bunch of text. Seek the unmen in the by restorative to the guard. He must heal the mutated denizens of nature and recycle the garbage the unmen have strewn across the land. Once Swamp Thing restores the environment and regains his powers, he will be strong enough to confront Arcane. Dispel the unmen and stop Arcane in his mad scheme before it's too late. I don't know. I mean, maybe somehow this ROM was edited to have like stereo surround sound type of... Oh. I kind of doubt it though. Aw, wait a minute. This is worth the price of admission right here. Okay. What's that? Well, wait a minute. The Game Boy is stereo sound in general. It's not mono sound. It says right on the Game Boy, dot matrix with stereo sound. That's such a technical term as well, calling it dot matrix, because technically that's what it is, but... It's just like a very primitive, super technical sound. For what is technically correct. I need milk! What? I don't understand what our weapon is. It's like a boomerang? Ow. I don't get what it's supposed to be. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Well. So this music is, kind of making me lose my mind here. This is very repetitive. Oh no! Without control effort, without continual effort, we cannot protect the Earth from careless polluters. Don't give up in the struggle to save the planet. Oh well, you know what? I feel like this is a time that I will give up to save the planet because we're done with this game. This game was, yeah. Got one more S game. Well, I'm gonna download Street Fighter, but Sword of Hope. I am going to say, I feel like it's safe to say that this is gonna be an RPG by Kimco and Seika. One sec. He is a legend of one chosen by destiny who must destroy a looming darkness, returning the light of a kingdom. It was a brave king who ruled the peaceful country of Racecar, who one day became overwhelmed by an evil dragon. The dragon has once been bound by the hex of a sword thrust into his ass, heart of his likeness. The beast was able to instill strong visions of wisdom and power in the king, which brought forth the hidden evil in his heart. The dragon soon had complete control of him. There's always dragons. The possessed king was then urged to remove the sword from his ass, the ancient painting, and when he did, darkness spilled over the land. The country declined greatly as fear, and this is a example of a game that was 100% Japanese at one point. Just due to the text. The dragon summoned the evil power, Mammon, and commanded that he turn people into trees. Am I high or something? This plot, I feel like, just took a 180. Not a 180, but a diverging path. So the villain is like a dragon and he wants to turn people into trees? Okay. It's truly dark across the land, but there was a ray of light, the birth of Prince Theo. The king grew very angry at the prince, for on his left arm, with a birthmark shaped like a dagger, his omen made the king rage. Till one day he drew his sword with intent to bring it down on the prince! Exclamation point, exclamation point. A brave knight named Pascal was astonished and risked his own life to rescue Prince Theo. Pascal then fled with the prince of the forest. But fortunately, there were 3 powerful magicians to prevent the evil from spreading, concealed the king in his castle. Underground, one of the magicians. Is this whole game just a book? Or is this a... Yeah, there's a lot of text here. One of the magicians had retrieved the Sword of Hope, which had been pulled from the painting. Then 3 magicians secured themselves behind lock gates. Is this the longest prologue we've ever had in the Game Boy game so far? Time has passed. The tide is turning. Text-based prologue, at least. No, a truly important mission awaits you. You're big enough to live by yourself. In truth, I've got something from you. Listen well. It's about past wrong? Oh, I guess I glanced right past it. In truth, I'm tempted to... You know what? I'll look at it in the VOD. In truth, I've got something from you. Listen well. The darkness rules this country. It changes people into trees. Oh, time has passed. I see. Only one royal blood can save the king from darkness. Only you! One of the three magicians has the Sword of Hope. Why does a magician have a sword? Using it, you can destroy the darkness. They lock the gates of their own land strongly and attempted to send the keys to you by pigeon. They were intercepted by... Oh my god! This is like exposition in the game. So that you may fail. Theo, the travel may be hard. But at any risk, go find the Sword of Hope. If tired, visit Shaman? I feel like that should be, if tired, visit the Shaman, or a Shaman, using the magic teleport. As often said, his crystal ball tells the truth. You can listen to the message and rest well. Now, get ready for your travel. Gambate. Work out by armor and probite sword. You bring white wheat, herb, and a magic book with you. Now you may travel. Look. I read that is look in the old man. Was my mind at? Look at the old man. The old man begins to speak at you. O Prince Theo, only you can save this world from darkness. The difficult, find the... Sure. I bet you he betrays us and take the sword. Yeah, white wheat? Oh yeah, white wheat. What the hell is white wheat? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'll have some white wheat bread, please. Is this entire game? Oh my god, this is the whole game. It's just like a little miniature ass dungeon crawler type of thing where you don't actually move around. It's all... Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, it does now. Someone called out your name. Prince Theo, please listen to our story. Again? I'll say one thing, though. I bet you this game has a shit ton of text, and I know text doesn't take up that much memory resources. It's literally... Yeah, not big at all, but this entire game is essentially text. That's kind of slightly impressive. Actually, there's games with more text, I would assume. I would assume the Final Fantasies probably have, if not more text. Oh no, there's a little bat. That was a moth. Moth flew in my house earlier. Moth attack, moth blows, out poisonous party. Powder. I can speak. Theo's affected by this poison. Hey sweetie, we're fighting a moth. Moth is defeated. Okay. You got 1 gold. Was it worth it though? I don't know. I bet you this game is like... What the hell is this? Wrapped up in a black mantle. When I think of mantle, I think of the thing above your fireplace, but I know a mantle is like a... It might have been used at one point in the US to refer to like a scarf. Not a scarf, but like a... I don't know the... Actually, I don't even know what the modern word for it. Like a head cover-up? Mantle. Yeah, it's like a shawl. Well, I guess the term mantle No, mantle also refers to the thing on top of the fireplace, and that's what that word's generally used as. But I remember the first time I heard mantle be used for like an article of clothing, I was like, what the fuck does that? Why are they calling it a mantle? But then I learned why. I think it was an Aria of Sorrow. There's literally an item called like red mantle or blood mantle or something like that, but it's like a blanket, and I'm like, this doesn't look like a fireplace to me when I first played that game. Another moth! You don't gain any magic for fighting. You don't gain any. Oh, there's an auto. Can you just auto, please? Oh, well, moth already died. No. Get me out of here. No, I don't want to go that way. Go out. Oh, okay. I don't think I made any progress. I wonder how long this game is. Let's check that. How long to beat? How long to beat? Sword of Hope? Is that the name of it? Sword of Hope? There's GameBoy. This game is 11 hours long. I can assure you, I am not going to play it. Alright, well, that is actually all the S's. Up until we do the Japanese games. So we're on the T's now. There's a lot of games that start with T. A lot of English games that start with T, so a lot of these are actually going to be playing. It's like 5 Tiny Toons games? Holy shit. Yeah.